Hey there, it's Christina, president and founder of creatingdigitalassets.com. I help aspiring internet entrepreneurs create information products and programs so that they can enjoy one or more streams of passive income, even if they don't know anything about technology and it's their first time. So in this video, what I wanted to feature is another example of Kajabi, which is one option, one type of software that you can use to create a membership site or an online training course. And this right here is Colleen Patrick-Goudreau, an amazing individual, and she has created the 30-day vegan challenge. And this was back in 2012, and this is hosted on Kajabi, and it is a program that I invested in. And if you want to learn more about Colleen, you can go to her website, colleenpatrickgoudreau.com. She also has a podcast in iTunes, and she's been doing this work for about 7 or 8 years now, promoting a vegan lifestyle for people to be kinder to themselves, have better health, kinder and more compassionate to the animals and the environment through cooking and recipes and the products, personal care products that we get, and the clothing and all sorts of things. So she covers it all in this program, and but the purpose of this video actually is a little bit more on the technical side. I wanted to show you just one feature and benefit of Kajabi, and that is the customization that you can do here on the login page. After somebody sees the sales video and decides to purchase, and they click the add to cart button and they go through the payment processing page, give their credit card information, it gets authorized, and it's all successful. Immediately, through the automated systems, they are sent their login credentials to access the site. And they are taken to this URL, which is the login page for the 30-day vegan challenge up here in the browser. And they put in their email and password, and they can go right in there. And we'll go in there in just a moment. But the other thing that you can do on this page is you can customize a message that will be displayed to the right. That's really for non-members, because members will just log in. But in case anybody might arrive on this page who is not a member, it's an opportunity to give a brief description of what this is, and an invitation for them to join. So it is sort of like a little marketing piece, because even if somebody lands on a page in error, you want to provide something, just, they probably clicked something related to this, so they have some interest or curiosity. And how they ended up here, we're not really sure, but, make an offer. So she goes on to say what this program is about, very brief, with a link right here to join the program, because this is evergreen content. She doesn't do hers like in launches. It's evergreen, so anybody can join at any time. So if you happen to be listening to this and you're vegan curious and you want to try it, you can go to this link too. So behind this label, this is a hyperlink, is the sales page. So let's click it.
Hi, I'm Colleen Patrick-Goudreau, and
So this is her video, and it's on autoplay, so whenever somebody arrives here, it just begins playing. And it's optimized for social sharing with the buttons beneath it. This is like the get started today. This would be like the buy now, add to cart button. There's some testimonials here. And it's just a very short page, a couple of things, couple items on the menu. over here to the right, program details, client testimonials, more about Colleen. She's an author. She has like, I think 4, 5, 6 books now, including cookbooks. Frequently asked questions about the program, and a suggestion to maybe, if this doesn't resonate with you, maybe you know somebody and you could gift it to somebody. There's a nice banner, and join the program. This link goes the same place as this link. So, yeah, if you click it, you'll be taken to the page that...
Hi, my name is Colleen Patrick-Goudreau.
That is the registration page. Gives you the pricing, and this would take you to the payment processing page. After you, I guess there's something to agree to here. Oh, it's a disclaimer about about diets, not medicine. So there's two levels, and two different kind of options here. So that just shows you the sales pages that preceded this.
Hi.
And we're going to just log into the membership site. So this is an example of the Kajabi membership site. It's a nice, everything's customizable, so she has her logo and this gradient, this nice color up at the front that matches with the trees, very natural and green, which goes with the vegan theme. And this is the home page. There's daily messages, videos, audio podcast, resources, recipes, and community. So, just give you an example. You can see right here, that's the first 24 days, and the next 6 are on the following page. These thumbnails, they look all the same. They are customizable. You could make them all different so that they so you have a little bit of visual variety. It's just a design consideration. Videos. These menu items up across the top are customizable. Here she does have visual variety. Stocking a healthful vegan kitchen, reading labels, getting to know the grocery store. She takes you on a tour. Choosing the proper knife, because vegans are always shopping and chopping fruits and vegetables. Proper cutting board. What do you want to use? Plastic, glass, wood, bamboo. She helps you with that selection. One of the things that people that eat meat really like is bacon. Probably bacon and cheese are the things that they find the hardest to give up. And we have a recipe in here that uses tempeh. A lot of people don't even know what tempeh is. And it's made with maple syrup and think liquid smoke, and it is to emulate bacon. Anyway, she has a recipe about that, and eating out and speaking up for what you want, asking for alternatives. Meat cravings, life after cheese, kale chips and kale salad, plant-based milk, like almond milk, hemp milk, rice milk, coconut milk. Gosh, there's so many. Hazelnut. Baking without eggs. You can use flaxseed and water, or this brand called Energy Egg Replacers, ENERG Egg Replacer, and It's like made with tapioca, so it's really good for baking, like in cookies and stuff. It binds like an egg would, but it's cruelty free. And yeah, the egg industry is so cruel. Just go to YouTube and type in Highline Hatchery, Hyline Hatchery, and you can see the video if you can withstand watching what happens. I don't really want to get into that in this video, but it's really bad. And we talk about green smoothies and food options, vegan food options when traveling, demystifying tofu. There's like silken tofu, there's different variations of firmness depending on the recipe. Eating by color, which is like probably if you were to reduce all this complexity to something simple, to reduce it to something that's simple, advice would be eating by color, and not by product packaging color manufactured by marketers, but the colors manufactured by Mother Nature, vibrant from the earth, just beautiful. There's a recipe in here for bruschetta, and then compassionate fashion, and she dresses really nice, so this video is pretty good about shoes and I think fruit-based makeups and alternatives to leather, vegan Thanksgiving, and just so many good things. Let's see, the audio podcasts. Have the microphone here to indicate it's audio. Finding harmony in a mixed household. That's probably a pretty popular one. Eating confidently and joyfully in social situations. Just, there's a lot of social aspects to this, since the majority of the population eat meat, dairy, eggs, and fish. So, it's about how to have this conversation so other people don't feel guilty, but you still raise awareness and respect other people's timing and transitions and readiness. But we just plant seeds. Fiber, skipping fish and getting your omega-3s from the source. Talk about B12 supplementation, increasing your iron absorption by pairing it with vitamin C. The protein myth, we'll talk about plant-based proteins. There's calcium, what to make for packed lunches, whether it's for your spouse or children. Starting the day off right. What is the first thing you eat or drink? Trying new foods, going into Whole Foods and the farmer's market with a spirit of adventure and discovery and exploration, making it fun. How to make it affordable, since organic things are, unfortunately, organic is not the default but the advertised exception. So how we can make things a little bit more affordable. And why 30 days? Why is this a 30-day vegan challenge? Well, psychology tells us that if we take on a new habit or take on a new identity for 21 to 30 days, 3 to 4 weeks, and work very consistent with it, that it's very possible that we can incorporate it into our lives. So it's like a 30-day challenge, but if you do this routinely, you probably not going to want to stop because of the way you're going to feel. You're going to feel really good physically and emotionally. So it's a journey, and it's a journey that you can begin with this program. So these are some resources. Let's see. Shopping list, vegan-friendly brands, vegan grocery stores, restaurant and travel. This is like, there's mobile apps that'll tell you where the vegan restaurants are or which restaurants are vegan-friendly. I think one of the apps is Happy Cow. There's a lot of vegan restaurants in California, I can tell you that. But let's see, but probably other places too, but just not as many as in California, which is very progressive and much more than the rest of the nation. Finding vegan food in non-vegan restaurants and how to ask for different substitutes. Humans, are we designed to eat meat? She goes into the structure of our teeth, the length of our colon, our digestive system, and things like that. Satisfying textures and mouthfeel with foods. Non-dairy cheeses, there are a lot. There's commercial brands, and there's also nut cheeses that you can make at home with cashews or macadamia nuts or pine nuts, and those are really good when you make raw vegan lasagna with raw zucchini and stuff. So we talk about vitamin D from the sun and how much protein that we need, iron, particularly for women who are menstruating and lose blood. There can be iron deficiency, transient anemia once a month, B12 again, and special groups. I think she talks about pregnancy here, and recipes. Mango banana smoothie, leek polenta. I'm not just, you can read these here. Mushroom barley, tofu scramble. Generous amount of recipes here that no-bake apple crumble, lemon poppy seed muffins. I would put pictures here for sure. Maybe these are just placeholders. I would put pictures of each of these recipes for the visual variety and the at-a-glance aesthetics of it, the design. And then community tab has all these different threads, and Colleen comes in here and contributes, answers questions, and community members talk amongst themselves. It gives you some numbers here about what's going on, where the popular threads are, living ethically and consistently, being joyful in a violent, non-vegan world, eating out and traveling, cooking and baking, health, body, mind, and spirit. It's just a really, really nice membership site, customized in Kajabi. So if you have an interest in making your own online course or membership site like this, I can absolutely help you do this. I've done several of these, and especially if you're not technical, I can show you what's possible. And I think it's really important because a lot of you have accrued experience and expertise in a particular subject, and you're probably working as a consultant or maybe an author or speaker or coach, or even an employee somewhere. Maybe you're tenured and you have a lot of experience and you're trading time for dollars, and the problem with that is it's not leveraged. It's a one-to-one. When you do something like this and create a product or program, you begin using the internet and taking advantage of leverage. And you have to remember there is a global audience out there 24/7, domestically here in the United States and internationally, 7 to 8 billion people on the planet. And you can, create something like this, do a really good job, create it once, and it's done. And then you can resell it. You can sell it over and over and over again to different people. And create passive income for yourself. And, that could be to supplement your earned income in a job or a role that you enjoy, that you do trade your time for money each day. So this can supplement that, or you can be on a path where this can replace that, equal or replace that, with maybe several products and programs. And once you do one and you kind of get it dialed in and you get familiar with it, the structure of these sites and the graphic design and the marketing that precedes it, and maybe having a podcast like she does, which is exceptional for lead generation, that leads to this. People gain familiarity with you through the podcast. Podcasts are usually like 20 to 40 to 60 minutes in length once a week. I mean, that's just sort of average. You can do more or well, I definitely recommend that as a minimum, but you can do more if you like. But that's a lot of attention share each week. Someone has your voice, very personal, very intimate, in their earbuds. That is a really good lead generation source. I mean, it enhances your discoverability. And of course, when people like what you're up to, they're going to go onto the internet and Google and find out what else you have. Check out your blog and your social media, your Facebook and your Twitter, and the totality of your social media presence, and your products and programs, your paid ones, and very likely they will join. This particular program is evergreen, and that means that there's no particular launch and enthusiasm and excitement for it. There was when it first launched, but now it is evergreen. So it sits out there and she promotes it all the time, and people can join in on this at any time and go through it. It's self-paced. It's obviously here 24/7. You just log in and do whatever it is you want to do. Pick and choose content, and it's for life. It's into perpetuity. It's here for you, and it's easy for you as the product owner, the product creator, to edit any of these things, particularly like PDFs. Like, this is a media-rich site. You can add videos, audio, or PDF workbooks, checklists, mind maps, anything you can think of. The recipes, interviews, like audio interviews with experts, like other experts in your niche or industry. Put them in here like an exclusive interview. There's just, it is limitless. It's only limited by your creativity. And you, like I was saying, you could update stuff if something maybe were to change, or there's better information, or some fact is superseded, or something's obsolete, or anything like that. It's not like you printed or published a physical book that's out there and now it's sort of like no longer right or correct or accurate. Here you can modify very easy. You can swap out a video, anything like that. And this right here is if you can do this as a standalone course, or you can do it as a subscription based model where it's like a publisher style, and that would be where people join. It's like the 2014 version of the magazine subscription. It's online and it's subscription based, and you would contribute content to it on an ongoing basis, several times a month, at least once a month, but sometimes people do weekly. And people pay like $30 a month, something like that, to be in your membership site and receive the new fresh content. So it's recurring revenue for you, and that is just amazing. You don't even need so many people in there before that gets pretty lucrative. And as long as you maintain your commitment to be consistent with it, and really treat this group of people, of all your following, these people that actually are paying and in here are definitely the people that are most interested in you and what you're up to, and like your most loyal fans, and they're supporting you and your business. So definitely give them time, give them value, give them the content that they want. Survey them, ask them what they want you to create next, and then go do it. So you have them here as a focus group, and they'll tell you what they want, and they'll be vocal about what they want and what they like, what they don't like, and it's just free. I mean, market research is right there for you, and you're collecting their emails. You have their email addresses, and you can communicate with them. Your email list is your asset, and this is just such a great thing to do. And I love helping people create their very first information product. That's like the most exciting. I get so excited for them because they're so excited. They've never had passive income before. When the money starts coming in, it's just like, it's just like a light bulb goes off, and they're so excited that this is really possible. And inevitably, they want to do it again. And then they go back into product creation mode, and they're like, okay, I want to create something else. And then we do it again and again and again. And that's why I named my company Creating Digital Assets. We build a portfolio of information products, plural, for multiple streams of passive income, and that's how we do it. We do it as slow or as fast as you want to, but we give people quality and a beautiful experience, within these portals, these web portals. So, that's why I named my company Creating Digital Assets. You can find me at creatingdigitalassets.com. Even the 3 words are very symbolic. I mean, I spent a long time deliberating on what to name this company that would like embody what I want to do and what I want to do for people. And creating is just capitalizing on your creativity. I mean, nobody has the same unique ideas and life experiences and different bodies of information, things that you've listened to, programs that you've taken, the exact set of books that you've read, events that you've gone to. You've accrued so much and assimilated so much, and you have your own personality and style. And so creating, the first word, is all about creativity. Digital is because we want to do it online. We want to have digital products. There's a whole lot less overhead and expense, and there's so much leverage. The ROI is phenomenal. So digital products. Now that doesn't mean that we can't do physical products later, or even a published book, like a paper book, but we want to start off with ebooks and audio programs in MP3 format and video training courses like this and membership sites, because it is a lower barrier of entry and things are modifiable. If you sort of make a mistake, it's easier to recover from a mistake because there's not that much risk. The content you can modify. The cost, there's not a lot of cost in getting these things together. I mean, at the inception, you have to lay down the foundation and the infrastructure. You make that initial investment, and then you go through this process once, and it's easier the second time, and it is really easy the third time, and like, it's a skill of the entrepreneur to create and market products and programs online. And I know so many people that are like having 5-figure, 6-figure months. So it's really exciting, and it excites me so much. And then the last word is assets. So creating digital assets. assets because this is an asset to you. And how do I define an asset? An asset is something that puts income into your bank account reliably month after month after month. There's nothing speculative about it. The only thing you have to do is make sure that you're accommodating your target audience and what they want. And if you have one of these subscription-based continuity programs, you want to have retention, and we have a lot of retention strategies so that you can decrease the attrition. That, sometimes people don't stay in here forever. You want them to stay as long as possible. So I'm kind of mixing. I'm going a lot of different places with this. I hope I'm not confusing you, because there's different styles and ways of doing this, different business models. But in a consultation, we could go over what would work best for you. So creating digital assets, that is why I chose those 3 words and put them all together and made that my company name. When you go to the website, right now it's actually being redesigned, but the banner, the logo is staying the same, and you'll see the tree, and the tree is equally symbolic. I have a tree, and it's blossoming and blooming into icons of video, audio, and little books. I want you to take a look at it because I had it done with a graphic designer at 99 Designs, and I was just so pleased with the way it turned out. And it represents an infinite amount of creativity and different media that you can produce, and the seeds and the roots and the trees and what blossoms out of you, like something new is gonna be birthed from your creativity out into the world in these different formats and modalities. And it's also a symbol of prosperity, and like springtime and growth and personal growth as you go through the process. And who says money doesn't grow on trees? It grows on trees at creatingdigitalassets.com. So if this is something that excites you, please send me a private message, leave me a comment down beneath this video, and I will definitely be in touch with you, and we can co-create something together. I will stand by you step by step, every step of the way. I've mentored with Brendan Bouchard, Pam Hendrickson. She worked with Tony Robbins for 20 years, with Amy Porterfield on all of Tony Robbins' products. I've had some exceptional mentors, and I've begun putting this into practice for several people. So I am getting better and better at it every day, and I want to bring it to you. Ordinary people achieving extraordinary things. And I hope you can see how excited I am about this. So I welcome your phone call or your email, christina.haftman@gmail.com, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for watching.